mentioned the tsunami.
Yes.
Talk about the impact that the tsunami had.
The time of tsunami, there was like a shake of the sea, and the reefs of here in Malindi, they are not deep reefs. They are starting from 1-2 meter to maximum of 16-17. Thereby, they were disturbed by the tsunami because some of the corals were overturned and they could not come back so quickly. As you know, hard corals take time to grow up.
So one of the things we noticed is there's not that much plastic on the dives.
Yes.
And one of them is because there are rules at Marine Park. Tell us about that.
All these plastic things we are not allowed by the Marine Park, but it's not only about Marine Park. Plastic bottles or papers, we are all banned all over the coast of Kenya to go with this because they are very dangerous to the fishes because they don't know this is something to eat. This and in the feeding also we were stopped. Reason behind feeding fishes is that by feeding them, they get more fat, comes grow and grow, they also go out of life. They die. Yes, they die due to that. So we are not allowed even to feed the fishes.
Has there ever been a time when they used to feed the fish?
Let's say about 20 years before, we used to feed the fishes. Like when we go to Watamu, we had one moray, and the morena is still living up to now. We nicknamed the moray George. And when we go, we could carry eggs, bananas, and flesh of the beef, and we give it. This moray was very nice because once it's here, the boat coming, then it comes to the dive site we are going, and it is already waiting. Once you are diving, you see it's coming to you because it definitely knows that I'm going to receive something from the divers. But we were stopped, and that is good because we could have now make George out of life.
Before these were made into marine parks,
Yes.
what was the diving like or the sea like before then and now?
The diving before the marine park, we say because it is the early time, it was looking, we say better, but it is not better. It is because the fishes were plenty everywhere because it was a new area. Nobody has been diving in it. But definitely by bringing this marine park, the difference is all these areas which are preserved, you will see that we have plenty of fishes rather than the other places. Why? Because the fishermen, they go using the ring nets, they are collecting everything. So the best of the marine park people have brought down here, they have preserved. First, they have saved the corals because with the ring net you could have dragged and break all the corals. Now the corals to the reserve areas like Watamu, you will see them surviving and nice looking and plenty of fishes.
So you do dive master work,
Yeah.
all year round. How many dives do you lead every year?
Every year, let's say a minimum of 180, 160 in between because we go sometimes when it's high season 4 times in a day.
So that's all work.
Yes.
So for you, if you are diving for pleasure,
Yeah.
what is a good dive?
Just for me, I
Just for
could
you.
prefer a very calm dive, that means no rush, and also where I could see mostly the nudibranchs, the sea slugs. I like them because before I was only happy with the big things. This time, when I see the small ones, the micro, I'm really happy. If you have the underwater camera, let's say the GoPro, when you take the photo and come out, check the picture, you will be very, very happy with how colorful they are. Yes.
And you've got a season here as well. Tell us about the season. What are the months for the season?
Okay, when you come to the coast of Kenya as whole, by 25th of July, the clients, they start coming in. And the 4 rushing months begins from November to March. So we work more than.
What are the nationalities of the tourists that you get here?
Nationality, we get people from Italy, from Germany, and French people, English people. 5 years now, we have newcomers like the Czech people, the Polish people, but before we had only the 4 nationalities which were booming here in Malindi, Watamu, and also in the south coast of Kenya.